they can go on and live the life that they truly deserve. So the other day on Monday, we talked about the credit trap and how the banking and lending industry is designed to trap you in credit and keep you there for the rest of your life. And I'll bottom line it. I hate it. I hate it. I'll admit I spent most of my life in that trap. Most of it, way more than most of it. Till I started figuring this stuff out, and then started figuring out how to fix people's credit and help myself and use credit to my advantage. So over the next few weeks or so, month, we've been through some of this before, but we're going to recover some topics slowly and clearly and concisely to make sure people can understand what's going on with their credit and how to manage it and how to fix it if it is bad. There's nothing to be embarrassed about having bad credit, because I can guarantee you millions and millions and millions of Americans have bad credit, and the lending industry wants you to have bad credit because they all make money. The worse your credit, the more money they make off of interest, higher insurance rates, higher everything. So anyway, we're going to start with the basics. We're going to talk about the credit pie chart. So your credit pie chart is basically explains what goes into your credit score in your credit file. Okay, so there's 5 slices to the pie. Okay, first one is your payment history. The second one is the capacity and the amount that you owe. The third is the length of your credit or the age of your credit. The fourth one is new credit, how much new credit you have and how many inquiries you have. And the last one is the types of credit used based on, are you using installment credit or revolving credit? So we're going to cover these one at a time, and then we're going to move on to some other topics. But talk about here particularly today is payment history. Okay, there's your credit score is made up as payment history is 35% of your credit score. Okay, capacity and amount owed is 30% of your credit score. So that's 65% of your credit score right there. It's 2/3 of it by two different subjects, payment history. So payment history is exactly what it sounds like. You know, how do you pay your bills and do you pay them on time? This is real simple. Pay your bills on time. Your credit cards, I tell you what, anytime you think you're going to have a late payment, call the creditor and talk to them about it and explain it and see if you can avoid having them report a late payment on your credit report. And I'll tell you that it's easier for me to get collections removed from your credit report than it is to get late payments removed. Late payments are one of the most difficult things to get removed from a credit report. And let's talk about late payments. Okay, a 30-day late payment is going to affect you for about 12 months. That's not considered a major derogatory. So a 30-day late, you know, it's going to affect your score for about 12 months. After 12 months, that score is 12, but that late payment is 12 months old. Your score should fully rebound. It's a minor slip up. You don't want a bunch of 30s. You want 0. You want no lates. But a 60-day late, okay, is going to affect your score for 2 to 3 years. 60-day late gets painful. So if you're 2 months behind on a car payment, I can assure you your credit score is dropping 150 to 200 points. And then when you catch that score, when you catch that payment back up and it's on time again, it's going to take 2 to 3 years to recover that 150 to 200 points. Now let's talk about a 90 and above, because it goes 90, 120, 150. It doesn't really go up. Typically, by the time you get to 150, they're going to charge off your account. You know, you're going to get sued or go to collections or whatever. But a 90-day or greater late, that affects your score for 7 full years. So if you're going 90 days late, you definitely need to call your creditors and let them know what's going on, see if you can work out some kind of a deal with them. It's always better to try to work that out with them before you go late, than going late and trying to fix it after. I know it's hard to pick up the phone and tell the credit card company, hey, I'm going to be late this month. It's so easy to just try to ignore that stuff. But the truth is getting in touch with them and letting them know is always better than trying to fix it after the fact. I mean, those lingering, a 60-day late payment that lingers around it'll stay on your credit report for 7 years. It'll affect your score for 2 to 3 years. That's just painful. When maybe I know you're going to be put on hold, but maybe a 20-minute phone call would have prevented that and saved you a lot of money on interest rates down the road. So anyway, that's the lesson for today. We're going to keep these short to make sure we keep people's attention span. If you need us, you can reach us at 688. I'm sorry, not 688, 888-610-7366. Again, that's 888-610-7366. Email me, Brian@citizenscreditsolutions.com. So that's it for today. We will be back either tomorrow or Friday with the next lesson. We're going to talk about capacity and amount owed. That's the next part of the credit pie. It's the credit trap. Don't get caught in the credit trap. And if you are already in the credit trap, keep tuning in to watch us. We will teach you how to get out of the credit trap. Okay? All right. Thanks. As always, peace, love, and good credit. I'll see y'all.